Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. What's up, everybody? Let's go. We got the Nordic Storm and the Vienna Vikings rocking and rolling playoffs week 2. The winner goes on to the championship game. I will be rooting for the Nordic Storm. They're the away team because they're out there in Austria with the Vienna Vikings. Ben Holmes, 40 touchdowns, 5 picks to lead the Vikings. J.J. Clark, I believe, had 47 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. I think that's what it was for J.J. Clark. Yeah. 15 touchdowns for Reese Horn of the Vikings. 15 touchdowns for Bolio for the Storm. Should be a good game. I think the Vikings are going to win, but I will not be rooting for them. Definitely want the Storm, as you can see. Bron. What's up, Bird Watcher? What's happening? Rise and shine. So much nonsense to talk about. I got 4 streams today. There's other people out there that are tearing it up as well. What's going on? Hey, Snowman. Let's go. Snowman is up early in the morning. No show for the snow, but a bunch of streams today. One last thing to set up. Let's go. All right, who do you guys got? Let's put in the chat as it's about to kick off in about 3 minutes. Nordic Storm 1, Vienna Vikings 2. Who do you got? The Vikings probably going to win by 2 scores. I'm going to say they win by like 13. But hopefully the Nordic Storm can pull an upset. They took down the Rhine Fire last week. The Vikings were on a bye because the Vikings and the Ravens were on a bye. The Ravens play the Surge tomorrow. So we'll be covering that tomorrow morning as we're on our path till 3,000 subscribers. Just over 10 subscribers away from 3,000. Texas, Ohio State starts your day. Go Storm, go. Yeah. I got that next. I will be leading into that next. Yep, let me set up my redirect for that while we have a second because kickoff time in a moment. It is college football day. Hyped up. Yeah, District Nation. Gonna be a crazy busy day. Busy. 4 streams. It's gonna be so intense. So we have the playoff game now. Texas, Ohio State, Alabama, Florida State, LSU, Clemson. Those are the 4. If I'm not dead, if I'm still alive and cruising and my voice is alright, maybe, just maybe, I'll do Utah and UCLA, but I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I'll be alive. What up, Redeemed? On the 3K with all the college games today. We don't get much of a push with college, though. I hope you're right, Redeemed, but it doesn't push people like us, and I don't get many views, but I hope you are correct. Yeah, we got 4 streams. Hopefully, normally we'd be able to do it, but college doesn't get me much action. Nothing at all, really. Nothing. It sucks. But we're going to hope, we're going to try. Maybe they don't allow the big games on YouTube, and therefore they flock to the Rhino. That would be nice, as they're doing the coin toss right now. 3K subs. Got to get there. Today would be nice. Otherwise, tomorrow we have European League of Football. We got a college football game, and then we also have Canadian football. So that's a good chance. And then Monday, there's 2 Canadian football games because of the holiday. That would be the finishing touches for a push for 3,000. So, if not today, tomorrow or Monday has to be done. Otherwise, we're going to be just short. And we can't have that happen. Alright. Oh, what is that? Is that a... Oh, I thought that was a Peyton Manning jersey out there. I thought it was, but it wasn't. Alright, hold on. Setting up the redirect to the Ohio State and Texas game. Let's get that cruising. We gotta make it happen, Birdwatcher. Make it happen. It's happening. If I get a push, the last 2 games I did Thursday and Friday night, I mean, they weren't the bigger games, but we got like 3 or 4 subs combined on average, like 2 a game on average. So it's a very slow time for college. Bam. There we go. 1 redirect setup. Since I just set up my streams this morning because I fell asleep last night. And the Vikings will be kicking off to the Storm to start this game. They are teeing it up. Cue the music. Boom. Boom. Bum, 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 bum. Bang. Kickoff time. And so the playoff game begins on this Saturday morning for us. And into the end zone. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Through the end zone. Touchback. And out comes Jadrian Clark because there was no return for the Fonz. We must make it happen. Hopefully you have your coffee. The Birdwatcher way out there. Not drinking coffee because it is dinner time for him. Where can we see the match for free in France? I just know it's on DAZN, man. I had to pay $120 for it at the beginning of the season, and it's my last month. You probably got to pay $15 somewhere, but sorry, Corentin. And quick throw up top and makes the grab, but nothing there for Fonz. It'll be 2nd and 10. I think he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Sometimes there's they show it on the Roku Fire Stick or something, the Roku app. It might be on the Roku app. You can check that. Oh, they lost the yard, so 2nd and 11. So give that a whirl. Maybe you can find it there. But some of my other streamers that know all about that are probably popping in a few minutes, and maybe they can let you know. But that's all I know. I think it's the Roku app. Flash and fake, and Durant, little pitch, up top, Fonz, get that first down. Oh, he gets about 10. It'll be 3rd and uno for the Storm. Good job, Fonz, let's get it. What up, Philly? What games am I doing today? Ohio State, well, this one, obviously, the playoff game. But then we got Ohio State and Texas, Alabama, Florida State, and LSU, Clemson. Good morning, Hawkins. And maybe, that's 4 streams right there. Maybe I could do a 5th. I don't know. I never have done a 5th. 4 is intense enough. We'll see how the body hangs in there and the voice hangs in. Flash and fake, swings it up top. It's his man, first down. Green with the first down. Oh, my bad. It's Botello Moreno. It was 87, not 85. My bad. Whoopsie. But it's a first down for the Storm. There it is. The game is on Fubo Sports. Okay, if you have Fubo Sports, says District Nation on the other side. Fubo. Alright. Fubo has it. That's cool. All right, here we go with the 42. Left to right. Nordic Storm in their blue pants and white jerseys. And their blue on blue helmets. Runs in the middle for gets about 3. I thought he was getting 1, but he gets 3. Okay, I'll take the 3. I can't do 6 games. Well, I'm doing 4. Maybe 5. I don't know how well the voice is going to hold up. If I can control my voice for the day and not go intense. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that because it usually just comes out. But if I can maintain my voice and go for a 5th game, I don't know. I might wake up tomorrow with no voice. So we'll see. We shall see. 2nd and 7. Fakes the handoff. Over the middle. Quick slant. Bang. First down. Bodeo to the 34. He breaks 1 tackle. He's going to the house. But first down to the 34 of the Vikings driving. I like it. Good stuff there, Philly. Good stuff. A lot of football today. A lot of football. I don't have any college gear to wear for the football games. I only got Florida State. So I might have to pop that on in a little while after this bad boy. 5 might be a world record. I don't know if I can do it. Flags coming through. But we're doing 4. Back to back to back to back. I don't know how I'm going to find time to eat. I'm going to have to scarf food in between, at halftime. Oh, neutral zone. Got him to jump. Got him to jump. Top of the morning, new brand. Welcome in. Well, maybe we can get a little tiny crowd for the European League of Football for the playoff game. And then same thing for tomorrow. And then next week, before NFL starts, the championship game in the morning, maybe we'll get some people. Yeah, Hawkins, let's go. Throws it up top. Hits his man. First down all the way to the 20 and dragged down out of bounds. Alameda. Edwin Alameda. Let's go. Another first down. Jadrian Clark marching down the field. Pocket presence. Playoff presence. We need some playoff perfection from this guy if they want to take down the Vikings because they are nasty. Well-rounded team. Their offense just as good as their defense. But the defense, a little lackadaisical right now. Hopefully, it stays that way. And the Storm rise to the top. Because I never eat a Viking because a Viking is not a cop. That's just terrible. And pass up top. Helmet goes rolling. Gets about 3 yards there for the Bolio. We need to get him the ball often and all day and often. Non-stop. Feed the monster. You see, we have the Vikings of Vienna versus the Storms of Nordic, eh? That's right. That's right, new brand. 2nd and 7 at the 16. Inside the danger zone. He's going to check it down. No. Throws it down low to the 5. Into the end zone. Boom! Hey! Fonz with a touchdown to start this game. Bang! Let's go. 6-0 Storm. Striking first, striking hard. Touchdown time. Oh, baby. Whoo. All right. Extra points. I don't even know. Please. I don't even know why they try to kick the football. Hey, he got it. Extra point is good. Yeah. No disappointment on the extra points yet. It's 7-0 Storm. Cameron coming out there. They got him last week, I believe, and he did okay. What's going on? Dixon to the way. Ah, you love it. You love it, Birdwatcher. Come on now. Hey! Oh, man. Then you guys are supposed to, clap or get super excited. But anyway, the Birdwatcher, the over-under is 2.5 for today. What do you think? 2.5. Now, I'm hoping to get there today, Dixon Way. I think I'm just over 10 subscribers away. Just over 10. As we're 5 minutes into the first quarter, 7-0 Storm kicks it off, returning it from a yard deep right to left. And out past the 20-25, cutting to the 27. They found the dude who can kick a little bit. They're just kicking so bad. That was Yannick Meyer on the return for the Vikings. Let's go. Could the Storm pull it off? They might. They could. It was a great start. It's a great opening. Can't really get much better than that. Only if you follow that up with a pick 6 on Ben Holmes. But this guy's a force. All right. In the pistol formation at the 27.3 yard line. And swings it out into the flat on the little out pattern. It gets about 5 to the 32. Beer Bomber, the big boy. Beer Bomber with the catch. You have it on good authority that the middle of the day won't count already. Wait, what? The middle of the day won't count already. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, okay, so then it's 1.5. And throws it up top to the 45. Beer Bomber with the first down. Yes. So it's 1.5. Cover Beer Bomber. If they cover Beer Bomber, then they're just going to toss it a horn. Stop the Beer Bomber. This Penn State team, probably the best team in the last 40 years. Hey-oh. They're ranked, what, number 2? The best Penn State team in 40 years. Runs at the middle. Bang. Past the 50 to the 45. 9 yards on the run. Jeez Louise. Pyarinen. There we go. We got this. Pyarinen. Oh, I get you. How do I think Arch Manning performs today? I hope he performs really well, Redeemed. I want to see him shine. That Heisman stock going up. High snap. Looking. Pressure. Screen pass. Got him to the 40. 35. 30. Following the box to the outside. 25. And take it down at the 20. Jeez Louise. Reese Horn. This offense is ridiculous. Taking the under. Makes sense. Makes a whole lot of sense. A full day of Rhino, people. A full day of Rhino action. Here we go with the 21. No pressure. Holmes dumps it off over the middle, gets to the outside, and gets 10 yards. Pyarinen. Ooh, they're going to mark him just short of a first down, actually. Pyarinen. There's another generation of Manning. Is it Peyton's son? No, it's Cooper's son. The oldest Manning. Cooper's son is Arch Manning. He plays for the Texas Longhorns. First year as a starter. He played 2 games last year in relief for Quinn Ewers. And in the pistol, hands it off in the middle. Bang. Gets about 3. They only gave him a first down, so it'll be 2nd and 7. Wigan the Vegan. Wigan. You don't follow the pigskin like you used to. Yeah, man. Yep. He may come out of college this year or next year. I'm thinking he's going to stay in because, like I said, this is only his first year as a starter there. I mean, he's got plenty of experience. He's got the legacy, but 2 starts last year, then a full season this year? I don't know. What up, Charles? Let's go. At the 8-yard line, 2nd and 7. Hands it off again up the middle. Stuff him. Drives all the way to the 3.5-yard line. The Vegan. How is the Vegan able to even hold the pigskin? No? Nothing? Okay. I'll stop for now. 3rd and 4 for the Vikings. You need to work on your legacy. And Holmes gets to the 2. It'll be 4th and 1. Is that going? Okay, that is going. Alright, that's fine. 4th and 1. Go for it. Go ahead. They're going for it. Come on, defense. 1 yard away. Under center. Single back. The tush push. Jumps over the top. Gets it. It's going to be a 1st and goal from the 1. They're about to strike back. Holmes over the top unless there was a penalty, which I don't think so. Don't see a flag, nothing. Doesn't get in the end zone, but they got four tries to pound it in. If I do 4 games and 3 quarters. Top of the morning, Rhinos and Rhinoskis. What's happening, Dallas? What's happening? Home skillet. Wow. He's going with the home skillet. Fumble! High snap. Oh, so close, but gets it, hands it off, pounds it in. Pyarinen with the touchdown. So Vikings strike back. And about to tie this game up after the extra point. Pyarinen pounds it in. Nice drive by the Vikings. They got that 4th down and 1. Extends the drive. Pounds it in. Ridiculous, I tell you. Ridiculous. All right, extra point to tie it up at 7 apiece. There's a McDonald's on the way. Oh! Is it blocked? Partially blocked, and they recover the extra point. No good. Love it. Yeah. So it's 7-6. The Vikings get their extra point blocked. Wow. What a change of events. What a swing. McDonald's on the way to the train station. You know what that means. Yes. You reserve home skillet for only the closest of internet friends. Home skillet. No way. It really happened. It really happened, Hawkins. I saw it. I really saw it. So that was a 5-minute drive. So 5 minutes for the Storm with a touchdown. 5 minutes for the Vikings, touchdown, but no extra point. Tuck the puppy. What's going on? The moving continues. You got this. Almost done. You're more than halfway done, Tuck. I believe in you. You believed in me. You believed in me. Tons and tons and tons of Vikings fans rocking their purple out there in the stands. We got a pretty good crowd on a Saturday. And we get to watch the football for free. Oh, baby. The cheerleaders. Bring it on. Dance it up. Shake your pom-poms, shake your pom-poms. In this league, the extra point really takes something extra. It is not a given. Once they changed the extra point years ago, it went from like 92% to like 99%. And then they moved it back, but it's still mid-90s on kicking it through. I don't know the number for the European League of Football, but if I had to guess, I would say it's like, I don't know, 80 to 82%. Extra hash browns with the Rhino. Do I want coffee or OJ? Yes. What's the holdup? Oh, my guess is commercial timeouts. None of that nonsense. Whew. So 7-6, Storm on top, getting the ball back. How do you go wrong with Saturday morning football? Saturday all-day football. This game should be about 3 hours, and this will head us right to Ohio State. and Texas. Returns it past the 20-25 to the 30. Spin maneuver. Fonz taken down to the 29. Those hash browns are so good, man. It's just, it seems so simple and easy for McDonald's, but those hash browns are cooked to perfection. Those things are diabolical. All right, here we go, Storm. Jadrian Clark, round 2. Do it again. And fakes the handoff, swings it up top. On the outpounder, too far out of bounds. Incomplete to Fonz, just out of reach. Clark off the mark. That is just a nice little pitch and catch. That is, they probably did that in practice so many times. That should be easy. It's just a 9-yard out. And I guess Jadrian Clark threw it like a 7 or 8 yard out, and just off the mark. It'll be 2nd and 10. So much football, the Rhino is gonna puke. Not today. I gotta find time to eat. Plenty of time for Clark to pass. Wide open over the middle because he had all day to the 49. Drops it in there easily to Boleo. Yeah. No pressure. This is gonna be no defense game. If the defense line of the Vikings can't get any pressure, and same thing with the Nordic Storm, they're going to pass around at will. These quarterbacks are dynamic, 2 of the best in the league. And you got to pressure them, you got to make them make mistakes. Can't give them all day. Too easy. From the 49, here we go. Setting, running back on each side in the shotgun. Motion from wide receiver, Fonz up top. And takes the snap. Squeezes it. Tries to squeeze it through a tight window, but bam, closes that one down. Can't make the reception. No good. Going to Botella Moreno. Clark is a master of getting through those tight windows, but able to get an arm around and knock it down incomplete. 2nd and 10. You thinking no one has ever called 5 football games in one day? You guys are just trying to get me to do it. You guys really want me to rock 5 in a day? I don't think so. I mean, 4 I've done a bunch of times. But that's like hitting 4 home runs a game in a single game like Schwarber. 5 streams in a game like Rhino. Pressure! Throws it up top, gets away, gets the first down, 40, 35, 30. Moreno all the way to the 25 and out of bounds. What's up? They finally get pressure. Pocket collapsing to the outside by Clark. Dumps it off, gets the first down, but now a flag is on the screen. Holding on now, you gotta get that on the screen faster. You can't wait so long. The play is over. It's out of bounds. I took a breath. I sipped my coffee, ate a hash brown, and then you say there's a penalty on the offense. Unacceptable, Europe. Get better.
What have I done?
Get better, be better. Second and 8. So I guess it was after the catch, or right after the catch, because it's only 2nd and 8 instead of 2nd and super long. So I guess it wasn't right from the beginning before the pass. It was right after the pass was completed. But still, got to be fast, got to be quick. You can't mess up. Get your finger on that flag trigger. And in the shotgun, hands it off, gobbled up, loses the yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. Tackle back at midfield. 3rd and 9 for the Storm. This is not good. The terrible holding penalties are drive killers. Rhino will get too stiff and creaky if he does 5 games. If I'm going to do 4 games, what's one more? You guys are ridiculous. It'll be like the Al Bundy, 4 touchdowns in a single game. The Rhino once called 5 games in a single day. Shotgun. Over the middle. Bang. First down to 39. Move those chains. Tackled right away. Well done. Runs over the middle. Stops. Turns around. Botella. Moreno coming through. Top target so far. 3 catches already here in the first. They're leaning on their tight end over the middle. Bolio and Moreno. Slice and dice them up. Fonz in the end zone. Maybe get a little Almeida on the outside. Around the outside. The crock pot food will keep them going. I don't have anything in the crock pots. Nothing in the crock pot right now. I formation. Motions the fullback to the right. Goes strong side. Gobbled up right away. Nothing. Thinks he loses. I think he loses about half a yard. Solarats. They're actually running it with Solarats. Do I have crock pot provisions? I do not. Good morning, Giants fan. I must go food shopping. Running low on the provisions. But I don't have anything to throw in the crock pot. I made the sausage at the beginning of the week. But I don't have anything else to pop in there right now. Must find time tomorrow. Or Monday. If I can't go tomorrow, pressure. Clark going down, slides and tries to get rid of it. Does an ugly split. Might be intentional grounding. Don't see a receiver in sight as he was falling down. And it'll be 3rd and 10, if not worse, for the Storm. Probably there, Birdwatcher. Probably. Now the flag's coming down. Now they're going to go drop him with intentional grounding. And now they're dropping him with intentional grounding. It'll be 3rd and long. Lost it down. 3rd and forever. 3rd and 23. So the holding penalty destroys him. Intentional grounding. Clark is good at that sometimes. He just throws it away and gets that intentional grounding. If the Storm could get this one, this would be huge. But that holding penalty and then the intentional grounding kills. Looking. Come on. Step up. Throw it. Let it rip. Clark on the run, taken down to the 45-yard line. Flag. Maybe there's a defensive holding downfield. Probably holding on the offense, though. But maybe they get lucky. Maybe that's why his receivers weren't open. Holding on the offense. Nonsense. Stop the penalties. So it's supposed to be 4th and 16. They're declining the penalty, and the Storm will have to punt it away. Play some defense. Brutal. Penalties. Storm and the penalties. Good start. They're up by 1, but that drive falls apart right around midfield. Punts it away. Boom. Let's go. Get it inside the 10. Come on, cameraman. Show the ball. And it bounces into the end zone. Doesn't go out of bounds. The cameraman's drunk. Get him out of here. These cameramen are the worst. The cameramen are pretty terrible. They are the worst. He kicks the ball and they just stay there. The ball's all the way down and bouncing. And he's like, oh, crap. Where do I go? Where do I go? Is it still intentional grounding? The quarterback swears they didn't intend to. Only if they put their hand on the book. I'll bite my tongue. All right, shotgun at the 20, right to left. Vikings hands up the middle. Pyarnin gets about 5 to the 25. A league with bad kickers and bad cameramen. Yeah, the cameramen are pretty terrible. kicking cameramen and whoever puts the flags and does the time and the score, they're awful too. They wouldn't work for me. They'd be fired. All of them. All of them. What are they showing us? They're showing us the wide receiver. He's going with the wide receiver, and apparently Holmes gets sacked. They were going with the wide receiver, showing him covered, and Holmes gets sacked. I'm not kidding. I did that. They didn't show the play. They didn't show the quarterback in trouble and getting sacked. Wow. Wow. Man, that is classic. The best play for the Nordic Storm on defense. Don't get to see it. Got to see the replay right there. Unreal. Who runs the league? Vince McMahon. Oh, I thought there was a penalty that we missed too. End of the first quarter, 7-6. Storm on top as they switch sides. Vince McMahon. It would be a lot better if Vince McMahon was running it. But, you know how they have the Harlem Globetrotters? Obviously you do. It's been around forever. But they started the baseball, the Savannah Bananas. Okay, and then that went from 2 teams. Now it's up to 4 teams in that league. So they should do something with football. Since the UFL isn't really working, not getting a big crowd, they're going to try again. Otherwise, they should turn the UFL into like a Harlem Globetrotter sort of Savannah Banana type league to get people to come and watch, where it's not just football, but they mix in fun. So it's not quite the XFL. It's more like the Globetrotters and the Savannah Bananas, where they do that for football. So they do a league like that instead. So they change their business model. Instead of just a spring football league, but it's a spring football league like the Bananas. What do you think? What do you think, Birdwatcher? Can I grab a clip of that? It's ridiculous. It would be perfect for certain shows, if you will. It's right on par with certain shows. But that's what I think they should do. Maybe they got to scrap the business model and change their mission statement, all that jazz, and start up a football league that adds a whole bunch of fun to it. A whole bunch of dancing, trick plays, all that stuff. I don't know. I know it's a little bit harder to do with contact, but if they can develop a way to do that, that would be great. Where the concussions are wackier. I don't know. Something. Whew, all right. So 1 quarter down, 3 to go, but this is only game 1 of 4. Don't know if I can do 5. Some people are going to try to make me do 5, but there may be some people that have done 4 streams in a day, but 5? 5? I don't know. Here we go. Rolling out to the right. 3rd and 16. Holmes on the run. Throwing it deep. He's got a man. And gets the flag. Throws it up. Comes over and hits him early. And 3rd and 16. The Vikings go and get it. If that happens all day, Vikings win easily. Storm can't do it. Storm committing penalties on 3rd and long. You can't let him get 3rd and 16. That's nonsense. Going to Meyer. Gets the flag. An automatic first down. He was open. Hits him early. Lowers his head and just hits him. Unbelievable. 3rd and 16. Gets the DPI. Stupid. The penalties going to destroy the Storm. Penalties and kicking. Kicking okay so far. Well, they could do better on that punt to bounce into the end zone. But penalties what hurting the Storm so far. 19 quarters left to go. 19 quarters left. Going deep, taking a shot, man-to-man coverage. And a little bit of nudging into each other, going to horn, but incomplete. They don't throw the flag. That's a lot of Orioles. The quarters in the 90s. Great stuff. Great times. Oh, that could have been pass interference on the offense. He grabbed this jersey that got tugged. The arcade back in the day. There's an arcade 4 minutes. That's like a barcade, an arcade / bar restaurant type thing that they got two in opposite directions, both like 4 minutes away. One of them you get to buy a card and you swipe the card for the points. The other one you put money in, you get quarters, and it takes quarters. I don't think it's coins, but yeah, quarters for the game. So quarter. Yeah. So that's cool. It gives you the old school vibe. But they do quarters. Timeout for the Vikings. The Vikings only lost 1 game this season. The Storm lost 2. But it all matters who wins this game. Who's that guy? Is that Ryan? What's up, Sports Aroosta Boots? Scotty. Late night out there in Australia. Welcome in. You got to say good evening. It's got to be, what, 10 o'clock at night for, coming up to 10 o'clock for Scotty? All right, at the 46-yard line of the Storm. In the shotgun, left to right goes the Vikings. Screen pass on the bubble. Gets about 3 to the 42. 43-yard line. Horn on the catch. So it'll be 3rd down. Stop him. Stop him. Where can you find the game for free? What up, Giannis? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you on the vertical side. Somebody said it's on Fubo. It's on DAZN, but you got to pay for DAZN. I don't know if it's on the Roku app, but right now it's on Fubo for free. Said District Nation earlier on. Roll out to the right. Holmes, get him! And chopped down out of bounds. He's getting the flag. Come on, he was still in bounds. And he is hurt. Home with the hit. He was right out of bounds. He's going to the 1st down marker. You got to hit him. He's not easing up. 11:30 Saturday night. Yeah, it was later than that. That was coming to 11. It is coming up to midnight, 11:30. But that's all I know there, Giannis. That's all I know. 7-6, Storm on top. They're working out this penalty. He was still in bounds. He's going with the 1st down. He hit him right when he decided to step out. You got to protect that 1st down marker. Personal foul, of course. Of course. 15 yards and a 1st down. Come on. Come on. Oh, he doesn't even like hit him. Oh, he's going down to hit him because he's still in bounds, but when he connects, it's already out of bounds, and it's like the weakest little. Oh, it doesn't even chop his legs out. It looked like it live, but he chopped it like he. Oh my God, we got a Colts fan out there with a Colts hat. Some lady. Oh, so bad. They are not getting anything so far, the Storm, on the calls. Throws it down low, hits his man to the 17, tackled right away. 5 yards to the 16. Oh, that was so bad. If you guys saw that replay, that was bad. You got to let that one go. He's protecting the 1st down marker, and he doesn't even touch him. He nips his behind the slightest bit out of bounds because Holmes went down, without him even. Oh, so bad. So bad. Glad to help there, Giannis. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you can find it. Second and 4, they gave him a 6er on that one. Just got home from the pub. Hands to the middle. Come on, don't let him bounce to the outside. And only gets a yard. Half a yard from the 15.5 to the 15. Pyarinen. And it'll be 3rd down and 4. Stop him. Stop him here. Hold him to a field goal. Come on. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Only a 1-point difference. Hopefully you had some fun times out there, Scotty. Fun times. It's 3rd and 2, rather. What? They gave him such a good spot. How'd they move it ahead a yard? That's so... Oh, my God. Rolling to the outside. Throwing it. Hits his... Oh! Knocked away. Out of bounds. Beer Bomber can't get it. It's going to be 4th and 2. These refs are killing me. That was way... They gave him a whole extra yard on that run. Nonsense. Nonsense! Are they going for this? They might be going for this. You got a headache. 4th and 2. Looks like the Vikings are going for it at the 14. Got to get to the 12. And the Vikings calling the timeout. Oh, it's an injury to the Vikings. Number 3, Holmes. Holmes is injured? He's not injured. He just lost the tape around his arm. So we got to retape him up. So Vikings have 2 timeouts left. Where can you watch it in France for free? I was telling you it's DAZN or Fubo, and I don't know if it's free. DAZN or Fubo. That's the best I got. I know sometimes they show some free games on DAZN and Fubo, but I don't know if it's out there. I mean, it is a playoff game, so it might not be out there for free. You got to pay for some streaming service, I believe. And the Vikings call a timeout. They're down to 1 left. They better dial up something good. All right, 4th and 2, and they're lined up going for it in the pistol. Come on, Storm defense. Come on. Oh, they get him to jump off sides. Unless the offensive lineman moved, but I saw the 2 defenders go. Let me see. Oh, I didn't even see the flinch. It looked like the 2 defenders. I just saw the replay. I did not see the movement. But the Storm get a break there.
What have I done?
Yes. I didn't see the movement.
Put the bunny back in the box.
So it's 4th and 7, and they're still going for it. We got to hit 3K today. We're a little bit over 10 subscribers away from 3K. We got a whole bunch of streams. Hopefully we get there. What up, Godin on the vertical side? What's happening? So 4th and 7. Come on. They still going to get to the 12. They're at the 19. Takes the snap. Come on. Get him. Pressure. Pressure over the middle. Off the mark. Incomplete. Good coverage. No flag. Turnover on downs. Yes, sir. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Well covered. Defender all over his back. Hopefully they don't review this and get a pass interference. Oh, definitely not enough. Go ahead, review it. You'll lose the challenge. That is not enough there. So turnover on downs. Still stays 7-6. Storm on top by 1 because of the missed extra points. Here we go. Storm going right to left at the 19. Motion up top is Bolio. Shotgun Clark. Running back to his right. Fakes the handoff. Swings to the Bolio. Off the hands. Incomplete. Would have been gobbled up right away. Anyway, 2 defenders there. Bad play or great defense. A little bit of both. 2nd and 10. Bam. Football fanatics, baby. Yeah. He was not going anywhere, Bolio. Was not going anywhere. Do not go in 3 and out right after stopping him on 4th down. It is time. They show the cheerleaders back to the game. Offset I formation. And fakes the end around. Fakes the handoff. Clark dumps it off up top. And Solo Rod jukes him. 1st down, 35. Jukes again to the 40-yard line. Solo Rod getting an extra 10 yards with the shiftiness. 3 minutes into the 2nd. Let's go. About to pass out when you wake up. I better be grind. Of course, I'm going, what, 12 hours today? I'm going all the way till what time? Probably 9 o'clock my time. So it's 9 a.m. Eastern to 11 p.m. Eastern. Something like that. It's intense. Here we go with the 40-yard line. Clark. And throws it to midfield. Incomplete. He was trying to get through another tight window to Botella Moreno, but well covered. He had to throw it low and away from the defender, but not catchable. Yeah, the defender at the outside, they had to throw it low and inside, but off the mark. Dangerous pass, but he tried to put in a place where there's no chance the defender can make the play, but no chance for the wide receiver to make the play. 2nd and 10. If you click on YouTube's college football, 6 of the top 7. Running it down low. Breaks a tackle. Jukes to the 44. 4 yards by Solorat. 3rd and 6 coming up. Well, I don't think everybody's set up their streams yet, Sports Rooster Boots. So maybe when they get this, well, the illegal streamers will put them out there right beforehand. So that'll crush me. But the play-by-play guys, I don't think they're going to wake up and get them set up. So they're probably not created yet. Half a dozen YouTube videos slamming that Ice Cube War of Worlds garbage movie. Goes up top, hits his man, and breaks 2 tackles. 1st down, 45 to the 41. Bolio breaks a tackle, spins off, breaks another tackle some way, somehow, and gets a 1st down. Didn't think he had a chance of getting that at all. Wow. Hits him, jukes him, and then spins off of the other guy. Bolio, let's go. You're addicted to how bad it is? It is like the, you know. It's equivalent to the YouTube shows. The low-hanging fruit. Pitches it down low and stumbles down. He had some room to run, but Solrat slipped. Fail. Go Vienna sausages? Well, what? Well, I hope that there's not many people streaming, or I stay on top of the YouTube list and get a big push so I can hit 3K today. 3,000 subscribers today would be awesome. What up, West Pitts? West Pitt in the building. What's up on the vertical side? Play action fake. 2nd and 14. Going deep, going for it all. Going for the end zone. Overthrown and intercepted for a touchback. What is he doing? Overthrown. Trying to get inside double coverage. What do you see there, Jadrian? And it'll be a touchback after the interception. Good morning, Giants fan. Ridiculous. Ridiculoso. Pushing out 3K, baby. That's my plan. 4 streams. Maybe I should say if I hit 3K in my streams today, I don't have to cover the night game. But if I don't, I got to do the 5th stream to make sure I hit 3K today. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe that's what I should do. 5 streaming would be insanity. I got to make sure I have enough water and enough food to get me through. Oh, there's a booth review to see if he intercepted it. Did it hit the ground? There's a booth review, people. Let's see. Comes down. Is that the ball? That looks like his elbow, right? All right, come on, show it. Goes down. That's his elbow. Oh my God, this is the... How are you supposed to see this? This is like 90s video work. It's like grainy and impossible to see. It's like 120p. Ruling the field stands. Yep, interception. I hit 3K. Thanks. I'm out of here. Out of here. So, interception. Backrum. Vikram. Who remembers Vikram? Who knows what I'm talking about? This is Vikram. Who knows what TV show that's from? Can we make 3K if we pull it together as a team? And runs it up the middle. Gets about 2.2 yards on the run. Pyarinen. Oh, man. The replay, the what they show you for the replays, that the zebras, hopefully they're not watching that because it's tiny and great. It's like watching on a 4-inch TV and it's 90s material replay. Oh yeah, that's a catch. And swings it up top and pushed out of bounds after a gain of 3. 4th and 3 coming up for the Vikings. That was Reese Horn on the catch. A 4-inch 1990s TV replay. That's what we get to see. And they're like, oh, look, going back and forth. Oh, man, yeah, I can really see that. Idiots. Nonsense. Video footage of a Sega CD game, probably. And Brescia, get him, gets away, dumps it off. First down, flag on the play. Hopefully it's a hold on the offense, but it might have been on the defense. So first down for Pyarinen. But we'll see what the flag is. 4 frames per second, pretty much. Pretty much. Hopefully it's an offensive penalty and they get backed up. Holding on the defense, of course. Man, the Storm and their penalties. Stop it. Get some help. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Still only 7-6. Storm on top by 1. And they should be happy they're only by 1 with all these penalties. The sloppiness at the 36-yard line. Their own 36. Oh, Holmes. Pressure! Throws it down low out to the 39. Gets 3 on the reception to the Beer Bomber. Almost sacked. Thought there was a chance for a possible flag there on the holding, but no call. Better. Oh, yeah. Way better camera on the doorbell. It's true. It's way better on the ring cameras. Oh yeah. Stop the penalties, Storm. Stop the penalties. Stop the cap. Otherwise, you get a big ugly L. Here we go. Runs it up the middle and gets to the 43. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Vikings. Pyarinen. Stop them right here. Stop the bleeding. Nobody makes me bleed in my own blood. Nobody. Get him, get him, get him. 3rd and 3, 6.5 left. Bring the pressure and throws over the middle. Easy. First down to the 50. Gets about 7. They fake the blitz. They go in coverage, but the coverage is a step behind, hitting Yannick Meyer for the first down. Drive continues for the Vikings. Oh boy. I ain't got time to bleed. I feel like that's like a Predator quote. Play action fake. He's got time. He wants to go deep. I can sense it. Nope, it dumps it off. I sense nothing. And gets the 43-yard line of the Storm. 7 yards there for Schutz. Sheesh. Ain't got time to bleed. I feel like that would be a Chubbs quote from Predator. You know, Chubbs. Carl Weathers. All right, that's 42. Here we go. 2nd and 2. Whole bunch of nonsense. Pressure from the outside and stuffed. No gain. 3rd and 2 coming up. At the 40 deuce. 3rd and 2. Get him. Sick him. Give me Alabama! If I keep doing that, there's no way my voice is going to hold up today. But I can't help myself. Go Vienna Violinists. All right, come on. 3rd and 2. 4.5 left in the first half. Shotgun for Holmes. Running back to his right. Dropping back in coverage. Throwing it deep up top. He's got a man wide open. The Bomber. No, it's not the Bomber. I thought it was the Bomber. It's not. It's the Meyer wide open on the outside. Oh, and it's an easy touchdown. Easy peasy. What up, Robert? 12-7 Vikings. Throwing the touchdown. I am watching this on DAZN. DAZN. That's what you can watch it. Otherwise, Fubo. They might have it on the Roku app as well. Who's going to win? The Vikings probably going to win, but I'm going to be pulling for the Storm. Pulling for the expansion team. But it's rough times. Thanks for the sub. Man, the Vikings going for 2 to try to make it back to a 7-point lead. We'll try to get it to a 7-point lead. The Vikings are the better team. Too much penalties for the Storm and blown coverage. Got beat up top. And here we go. Pressure back of the end zone. Wide open. Gets the 2. They're up by 7. Wow. He has to rush the pass and wide open beer bomber at the back of the end zone. Easy peasy. Even when it's not easy, it's easy. Sheesh. 14-7. Vikings on top by touchdown. But there's 4:16 left. Plenty of time for the Storm to work their way down the field. But the Vikings get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Ridiculous. Ridiculoso. What up, Linda? Go Vikings, go. They are looking good now. The Storm are not helping themselves with all the penalties, but that was a good drive there by the Vikings. Wide open Meyer up top for the touchdown. Welcome in on the vertical side, Linda. Glad to have you. Vikings. It's probably going to be Vikings and Ravens for the championship game, and that'll be awesome. That would be a great game. I mean, I want to see the Storm and the Ravens. Also be a good game, but Storm had a really good year, but the kicking and all the penalties, I don't think they're a championship team now. I don't think they're a championship team. But I hope I'm wrong. Returns at 25 out to the 30, driving all the way to the 37. Almeida coming through. Football is a very complicated game. Oh, yeah. It's not too... It's pretty easy to learn, but it's intense and difficult to master. Lots and lots and lots of little things, and the devil is in the details. All right, they got to the 35, rather, right to left. No running back needed. 4:07 on the clock, and flag on the play. Tell me it's going to be a false start already. They just set up, and they're going to lose 5? Waiting. Who's going to win? Probably the Vikings. My prediction at the beginning of the game was Vikings by 13. False start on the offense. This team sucks. The penalties are the worst. How are you supposed to win with all these penalties? 1st and 15. Backed up to the 30. Got to get to the 45. Throws it down low and incomplete. That one touched the ground. Going to Almeida. No can do. 2nd and 15. Yikes. We're still only in the first half there, Robert. And the Storm out to call a timeout. There's an injured player down on the ground. Man, this offense, that first drive was nice ever since. Penalties, inefficiency. Now 2nd and 15. I see a Chargers jersey. I think a Niners jersey out there in all those Vikings jerseys. What else? What other random NFL jerseys do we see? I spied a lot of Vienna jerseys. Camouflage, purple, Minnesota Vikings t-shirts. I was hoping to spot some more random jerseys. But it's 14-7 Vikings on top. What up, Frank? What up, Duco? Let the storm rage on. Welcome back. And Frank says, go Chiefs, go. Hey-o. Good bet at -7.5. At the beginning of the game, yeah. Yeah, the Storm, I mean, I'll be pulling for the Storm, so I don't want you to win your bet. Sorry. But, oh, no, it's over. It's a great bet. It's over. The game's over. Jadrian Clark is injured. He's limping off. He can't put any pressure on his right ankle. The Nordic Storm season's done. It's over. The game's done. It's over. Alexander Krenberg Bejer is out there. And Player Chauvet going deep. Taking a shot. He's got him in. Hits it to the 30, to the 26. What a catch by Bolio. Just throw it up to Bolio. Holy crap. No Jadrian Clark. They throw it deep to Bolio to the 26. Kronborg. The Kronborg. Oh, man. That's just a fluke. It was underthrown by about 3 or 4 yards, but he had the guy beat so much, so he was able to make up for it. At the 26-yard line, driving. 3.5 left in the first half. Powerful indeed, Charles. Powerful indeed. But here we go. Pressure. Kronborg on the run. Gets away. Sliding to the 22 for a 4-yard run. A lot of pressure. Oh, this is not pretty. Should I go Storm and ride? No. They just lost Jadrian Clark. The way he was not able to walk off, not put any pressure on that right foot, I don't think he's coming back. They got their backup quarterback in. They're probably done. keep the faith. But the quarterback, we're talking about the quarterback, though. Clark was one of the best in the league. And then you got freaking Kronborg. I hope he can do something. Second and 10, pressure. Screen pass on the blitz. Got him. 20, 15, 10 to the 5. The best defense for an all-out blitz is a screen pass. And gets it to Kennedy Channing. And gets to the 5-yard line. First and goal. Is he back out there? Clark, he couldn't put any pressure on that. How was he out there? Was he playing possum? Is he back out there? He's back. How is he back? He couldn't put any pressure on his right foot as he was getting helped off. And now he's back out there walking fine. He's a liar. Clark, you're a liar. But now he can keep the faith. What the heck? I don't know how he's back. I saw him go up the field where he couldn't put any pressure on that right foot. And he's back 2 plays later. What in the world is happening? That is, what? And we're at the 2-minute warning, people. 2-minute warning. Hopefully the Storm can tie this up at 14 apiece. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. What is going on, Duke? Did you see, that's just ridiculous. He's playing possum. If I was him, I would have came limping back out there. I don't know if he did. Came limping back out there and then ran a play. And then he was just like, da-da-da, huzzah. That's what I would have did. The other team was plus 3.5. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know what in the world's happening there, Roberts. With Jadrian Clark, it seems like he's healthy. So the Storm might be able to tie this up right now. Modern medical miracle. Maybe they'll BAM! How much time on the clock? We're at the 2-minute warning there, West Pitt. 2-minute warning. We have medical care, my man. Medical care. He couldn't put any pressure, and now they give him a new leg? They're like, you know what? We're going to give you a new foot. You're good to go. Here, just screw this one on. Okay. New foot. You're good. Was he a robot? It's a flippin' robot. That is just insane. Insanity. 14-7 Vikings. Hopefully, it's going to go 14-14 by the half. Hopefully. Man, oh man. Whew. What up, Michael? What's happening? You feel a storm front coming through. How's the Storm doing? They're down by 7, but they're at the 5-yard line. Trying to pound it in to tie this game. It should still be Jadrian Clark out there. They're worried about the quarterback, but he just ran a couple plays and he looked fine. They shot him up. They're at the 2, rather. Sorry. First and goal, the 2-eye formation. Play action fake. Clark wide open to the corner. Polio! Touchdown, baby! Yeah. Oh. Let's go. He's got the whole team going. Touchdown, baby! 14-13. Bolio to the outside. Yeah, buddy. The Storm coming through. Extra point to tie it up at 14. I can't watch. What's the over-under? I don't remember what the over-under was. My guess it's 50.5. And a little wobbly duck splits the uprights. Yeah. 14-14. 1:57 on the clock. Flag on the play. $15-yard penalty, a face mask on the offense. Now they go back 15 yards for an extra point. And now they're going to be down by 1 because they're not going to hit this one. Nonsense. Did they do a face mask on the extra point? How do you grab someone's face mask on the extra point? You're just blocking. They can't even do that right. I told you. Penalties and kicking. It's a double whammy right here. Penalty, now they have to kick and they're going to miss. Oh, and Ericsson's their long-distance kicker? They don't have a long-distance kicker. Why? Because they don't have a kicker. They don't know how to kick. You might as well just run a trick play and try to go for 2 right now. A penalty, and then the kicking is going to cost them the 1 point. This would be a miracle. If they can make this, then the Nordic Storm are going to win this game. This is a 47-yard extra point. Hey! He made it! I'm done! He makes the extra point! 14-14. What do you know? What do you know? Unbelievable. He makes the field goal. He makes the extra point. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. You know the kicking's bad when the unbelievable play is an extra point. Unbelievable. That's great. That's awesome. We made an extra point. We landed on the moon. We landed on the moon. Wow. That's phenomenal. 14-14 tie game. All right. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Whoo, crazy. And returning from the 4 down low, past the 28-25 to the 33-yard line. All right, that was Dennis on the kick return. Now we need a turnover. There's still plenty of time for the Vikings to get some points on the board. But that was crazy. That was crazy. He learned how to kick. Ericsson made a long field goal. And it looked pretty solid. It was a solid kick. All right, here we go from the 33. Vikings. Holmes. Screen pass down low out to the flat. And gets to 37. So 4 yards on the catch and run. Pajarinen. Man. Man, oh man. Where did that message go? All right, here we go. Second and 6 there. Stop him. Blitzing from the outside. And pressure rolling out to the right. Holmes throwing it and can't complete the pass. Oh, going to Eckerstorfer. Incomplete. Eckerstorfer. Check the kicker. They shot him up too. They popped some steroids into that leg and nailed it. West Pitt. Ooh. Egg McMuffin and hash brown for the Dallas. Very, very nice. It's a very nice. I like how much. I want some breakfast. Tie game, baby. All right, from the 37-36. Stop him, stop him, stop him. Show some defense. Only rushing 4. Throwing it up top and drops it. Oh, it would have been close to a first down for the Beer Bomber with the catch and run, but off the fingertips, incomplete. $1:36 left in the first half, and possibly a chance for the Storm to take the lead before the half. Let's go. Oh, man, off the hands. You should have had that. The Beer Bomber should have had that. Bink. Oh, man. Can't mess that up, buddy. Can't mess that up. I love the cameraman where they don't even show they can't even get the punter on the camera. Punts it away. Foop. Backing him up to the 12. The defender falls down. Keep going, little guy. Out of bounds at the 17. Your orange juice isn't very cold. Throw some ice cubes in that bad boy. Oh, you're in the hotel, right? No, if you're in a hotel, get a couple ice cubes from the vending machine somewhere. Or go outside. I know there's snow on the ground. Grab a clump of snow and throw it into the orange juice. You're in Canada. There's got to be plenty of snow and ice around, right? A minute 28 left from their own 18. Clark, ready to go. Scared the crap out of me before I thought the game was over. Faking the injury. Faking. Clark dumps it up top. Hits his man solo out. First down, getting blocking downfield. Down the sideline to the 45. Oh, nice blocking by the wide receiver on the outside. Bang, let's go. You're in the parking lot at the train station. Yeah, you don't want to get the train station snow. That's just disgusting. You don't want to put that in your orange juice. All right, here we go from the 43. First and 10. A minute 21. Shotgun. Clark goes up top. Hits his man for 11. And Fonz coming through with a first down. Minute 15. Couple first downs. First down. Rock and roll. Here comes the Storm. The Storm wants some points. We want a touchdown because I still don't trust their kicking. They're giving us false hope. Throws it up top on the out. Makes the grab down the sideline. Gets another 10. Give him 12 with a first down. Moreno. Botella. Moreno coming through. Train station. What in the world? I don't know. I don't know. And shotgun. Watch out. Does a screen pass and gobbled up. Too much pressure on Clark. And Moreno loses like 4 or 5 on that reception behind the line. Ouch. And the Storm calling a timeout with a minute 2 left in the first half. Sticks. Almost done with the chores. Welcome in. Hopefully make it for the next game. Ohio State, Texas. Extra point deserved the NBA call. From way downtown. Throws up a brick. Clang. Oh, was the knee they're saying? I thought it was the ankle, but the knee for J.J. Clark. All right, the Storm still have 2 timeouts left. It should be close to finish this game right in time for the Ohio State, Texas football game at the 41-yard line of the Vikings. Here we go, 2nd and 17, or 7. Ouch. Terrible screen pass, losing 7. And the Vienna Vikings calling their last time out. Last time out. Note to self, next life, don't get a big yard. Or if you get a big yard, you sandbox it. Sandbox it or cement it. Or wood chip it. I don't know. I would hate a big yard and maintaining that. That is not for me. Unless you get one of those riding lawnmowers, even that takes time. But a riding lawnmower could be okay. Rhino Trivia every Saturday. All football, all the time. That'll probably take place against during the Alabama-Florida State game, I'm assuming. New brand. I'm going to take a little break at halftime because I need the break. Oh, I should set up my other football league. I don't think I'm going to have time for this break. Maybe the next one. Here we go. 2nd and 17. Clark stepping up. Avoids the sack. Throw it. Watch out. And gets shellacked back to the 45. Loses 4 yards. Bang. Oh, man. So it'll be 3rd and 21. Clark goes down. Got to get the riding lawnmower. Sand and a few cactus. Yeah. Just cacti the whole place. You can fix a push mower. Can't fix a riding one. Then just don't break the riding one. And they're letting the time wind all the way down to 11 seconds. And Storm calling the timeout. They have 1 left. They're not giving the Vikings any time. So if they don't come close to getting this 3rd down. Hawkins headed right into downtown Toronto. No one wants to drive in that, so you take the train. Makes sense. Makes sense. Whew. 1 timeout for the Storm, 11 seconds. So maybe they can get a, 10, 15 yards on this one. I don't think they could try a long field goal, but then they could just, possibly throw up a Hail Mary for a possible touchdown. Who knows? See if Bolio can come down with one. But try to get a bunch of yards over the middle here. And then it'll be a decent Hail Mary shot. That's what I would do. Unless they get a whole bunch of yards and have a chance at a field goal if they get to like the 30. If they get 15. I don't see them getting 15 yards though. Play action fake. Clark going deep up top. He's got a man open! Knocked away. The safety comes over to bop it away from Bolio. So 3 seconds left. Might as well drop back and throw it into the end zone now. What up, Robert? Anyone have a stream for this? I don't think so. Dazin, Fubo, or the Roku app are the 3 places to check. Dazin, Fubo, and the Roku app. That's all I got, man. That's all I got. And the Storm calling the timeout. 3 seconds left. Throw it into the end zone. Take a shot. Go, Erickson, go. They're not in field goal range. They're definitely not in Erickson's range. Just about 10 subscribers away from 3K. So close, yet so far. Come on, can we get a miracle touchdown? Can we get a miracle Hail Mary to go up by a touchdown at the half? Mrs. Sticks went shopping with her mom. It's all quiet on the Western Front. Good stuff there, Sticks. Good stuff. All right, they're at the 45-yard line. Let's get a nice toss into the end zone. And they're rushing for Clark, rolling, and just throws it away. Might be an intentional grounding, and that should still end it, though. It was a holding. It was a hold. Offensive holding. Hail Mary. Nope. Can't even get off the Hail Mary. Can't even get it off. A little over 10. Holding on the offense. Declined. Intentional grounding. And it's lost it down to the end. I wasn't able. If an offensive penalty results in a turnover on downs, it should be almost like a defensive penalty where the other team gets an extra play. And then the Vikings would have a chance for a Hail Mary because that would give them the ball in one free play. But they don't have that since it was an offensive play. But that should count. If there's an offensive penalty that results in a loss of down, that should gift the other team a play, and the Vikings should have a play. In my world, what I think should happen. Because then they wouldn't be able to do that. What up, bud? What's going on? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, just over 10 subscribers away from 3K. Let me take a quick little break. I'll be back in 8 to 10 minutes. Check out the socials. Join the Discord. You guys know what to do. Join the Discord. We'll be back in a few minutes. I gotta take breaks all day long. 12 hours worth of streaming. Yeehaw, people. 14-14. We got this. Hooah. Back in action. People disrespect Arch Manning. Arch Manning. Everybody loves Arch Manning. Who doesn't love Arch Manning? He's going to be the first pick overall, whether it's next year or in 2 years, unless a crazy injury happens. Going to be a Super Bowl champion in the future, says Philly. Arch Manning. Arch Manning. Already getting all the love. Everybody wants him. He's not getting much hate. I don't see much hate out there. I think he's going to stay in school another year. But yeah. Does this winner of the game go to the championship game? Yep. The winner goes on to the championship game Sunday. Next Sunday. What is the goal of subs by Super Bowl? 4,000 or 5,000? Inquiring minds want to know. Well, I'm hoping to start 3,000 and hoping to get at least 1,000 by the Super Bowl. So 3,000 by the beginning of the NFL season, 4,000 by the end. We don't get too much of a crowd for the NFL. Like, we get a small, tiny little push. But, I mean, if we get more of a push in the NFL this year, maybe we can get to 5,000. But I at least want 4,000 by the end of the NFL season. But there's so many streamers out there that do it, hoping that we get a good push from the YouTube algorithm. So, I don't know. So, 3,000 by Thursday, and then 4,000 by Super Bowl Sunday. And I'll stream the Super Bowl again, especially since the Colts are going to be in it. Just kidding. Just kidding. Or am I? Am I kidding? Am I really? Definitely going to be Texas Penn State in the championship. Oh, you got Texas beating Ohio State then today. Whoever wins is going to be rocking the number 1 seed all year. Just over 10 subs away from 3K. We almost got it, people. Almost there. Yeah, Stick. So I want 4,000 by the end of the year. So, that'd be all of September, October, November, December, January. That's 5 months. That would be 200 subs a month, which we could do. So, I would need 400 subs a month for 5K. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the push is this season for the NFL. We shall see. And I'm starting up that show. I don't know how much that's going to help. Maybe that help with the YouTube algorithm push. I don't know if I'm going to get many subscribers for that show. But I'm going to try it out and do it this year. And hopefully that helps out too. But I don't assume that I'm going to get many subs from the show. But you never know. But hopefully the play-by-play kicks up a bunch like the CFL did. So the CFL boost went up. So hopefully we get the same little push from the NFL this season. 14-14 game. Going into the third quarter, the Vikings will be getting the ball to kick us off in the second half. No faith in Jones. I mean, I know he's in a better situation than he was with the Giants, but I'm hopeful, but I'm a realist, so I hope he does better things than the Giants. Maybe he's really starting to piece it together after another 2 years. Hopefully he could use his legs, running game, short passes. I hope that he has a career year like he did for the Giants in his contract year. So it's a little mini contract year because it's a 1-year deal. So hopefully he played with the Giants where he had 20 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. A lot of short stuff. Run the ball with Jonathan Taylor, DJ Giddens. Feed it to Warren, Downs, Pittman. He's not going to take too many shots to Pierce, I don't think, because that's not his style. But who knows? Who knows? We'll see. I'll be rooting for him to do well. But, you know, like Geno turned the corner in the future. Sam Darnold turned the corner years down the road. And what is it, 7 years in now? No, 7 years in. I think it's the 7th year. Maybe he turns the corner in year 7. Some people need that extra few years to really put all the skills into the game. So, hopefully. But all right, Storm teeing it up and ready to kick it off for the second half. All right. And so the third quarter begins. KFC logos along the boards. Now I want some KFC. Used to be delicious. All right, here we go. Boom. Kicking it off. Let's rock and roll. And returns it from the 5. Scoops it up past the 20. The Meyer out of bounds at the 27. Pushed out of bounds. All right. We got this. Winner going to the championship game next week. We're down to the final 4 teams. 16 down to 4. Oh, we got it to the 30. What? Okay. In the shotgun. Destroy Holmes. Hands it off in the middle. And, geez Louise. Pyarinen gets 8. Jeez Louise. 2nd and 2. Pyarinen coming through. They need to stop the run, too. Force him in completion. Stop the run. Smash Holmes in his mustache. You know. But it's a tie game. Nordic Storm holding their own against the Vikings. They got a Minnesota Vikings hat, a Vienna Vikings hat out there in the crowd. Nice. At the 38. Shotgun. Hands it off. Runs through. First down. Out to the 46. 8 yards on the run again. Pyarinen. 2 carries, 16 yards to start this third quarter. All right, come on. We need a fumble, an interception, strip sack, for something. We need some magic to happen. We need a turnover for the Storm. And pressure, swings out to the flat down low and gets 2 to the 48, 49 yard line. Didn't know why the Texas-Ohio State game or the Penn State game is not the 8 o'clock game. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they wanted to start off the Saturday with Texas-Ohio State. I don't know. Start your Saturday with an intense game. My play-by-play is different for your team. I don't understand. Throws it up top, gobbled up right away, loses the 2 yards. 3rd and 10. Love it. Bam, bam, bam. Going nowhere. Eckerstorfer. My play-by-play is different. I don't understand for your team. Defense. Got a little Storm logo. Loving it. Nice tackle behind the line. He was able to get around the block before the play developed. So it's 3rd and 11. Let's go. Back at the 45.5 yard line. Takes the snap. Rolling out to the right. Get the pressure. Throwing it deep up top. And Meyer can't come down with it. He had a chance and can't make the grab. Luckily, no penalty. Doesn't push him. I thought he made the grab, but he drops it and it bounces out of bounds. Man, that was close to a huge play for the Vikings. We needed that miss. He got past the defense on the corner route. Oh, and it hits him in the hands. It goes in the body and then bounces out. He had it. He scooped it in there. But it hits the ground and it bounces out of his body and completes. Yeah, you go over the Vikings, but I don't know what you mean by play-by-play is different. Oh, and it's a bouncer from the 25. Scoops. Oh, my God, fumble! Oh, my God, Almeida touched it. Did he get it back? I think he got it back. Oh, my God, that was crazy. Almost a huge blunder, a huge turnover. Wow. Wow. He scoops it up as it's bouncing, but doesn't get it, and then he gets hit down, so he's got to crawl to get the football. And just enough time to get it. Almeida, man, almost costing the Storm there, but is able to recover it at the 28-yard line. Holy crap. 3 minutes into the third quarter, still tie score. Yikes. Well, it's back at the 22? I guess they can't advance the fumble. Was it 22? He was at the 28 when he recovered it. And runs in the middle for 2 to the 24. Why did they take those yards away? Clap for the snap. Weird, weird, weird. So it's 2nd and 8. So they're giving an offensive player eligibility to make a catch. Yeah, 2nd and 9. They really don't like to give them yards. And they give the yards to the Vikings. What I'm seeing is little things. I don't know. Stepping up, run, Clark, watch out behind you. Throwing it back shoulder, short, incomplete. 3rd and 9. Going to Bolio. Can't make the play. 3rd and 9er. So they stopped the Vikings, and now it's a 3rd and 9 situation right away for the Storm. Come on, Clark. You got this. Stay strong. It's going back shoulder, but too far back shoulder. Slides down. Can't make the grab. 2 yards behind him. 2 yards behind him. Got to get to the 32 for a first down. And yeah, it was going back shoulder guy. Come on. Going up top on the out route. And looks like he was hit a little early. Batted away and complete. No call, no nothing. Going to Moreno, nothing. 3 and out for the Storm. And they'll have to punt it back to the Vikings. Thought maybe he hacked the arm too early, but I guess not. Husha on the hacking. Good coverage. Had the hand on the hip, but no tug, so no need for the penalty there. And 4th and 9. Good non-call by the refs. Punts it away. Foomp. Come on, we need a muff. Bounces at the 32, inside the 25, 20, and goes and dives down to the 17. What city are the Storm based in? It's Denmark and Sweden. It's both. Denmark and Sweden. Well, this game's out there in Austria for the Vikings. They're golden. Playoff game, people. Winners going to the championship game. Going to the championship game. 14-14, 4 minutes into the third quarter. All right. At the 18. It was at the... Oh, I can't. Goes down low to the outside. Gets to the 21. So 3 yards on the run there by Meyer. What's going on, Cameron? What's happening? 2nd and 7 for Vienna. Stop him. Let's get an interception. Let's force a bad pass. A pick six, something crazy. Second and 7 to the 21. Left to right for the Vikings. Quick pass down low. Hits this man. Gets a first down to the 29. The horn on the catch. Just a quick little out. And gets the few extra yards. That should be enough for a first down. Move the chains. Just a little 5-yard out. Defenders playing way too soft. Easy first down. Way too soft. Easy play. All right, here we go with their own 29. And hands over the middle, squeezing through to the 33. 4 yards on the run, Pioneering on the run. Pioneering on the run. He is just getting all the carries today for the Vikings. Little Bauer, no. Vegan got one in like the first quarter, 1 or 2. Vegan the Vegan. Schutz, I think, got one early, but mostly Pioneering. Oh, what city? Oh, my bad. I don't know what city. I don't know. That's what I know. And throws it up top and gets the first down, the beer bomber. Yeah, sorry. I assume you were just talking what country. My bad. I don't know the city. That I don't know. You wrote city. I might have said city, but I automatically thought country. I don't know the city. 8.5 left in the third quarter. They show the cheerleaders. And shotgun hands it off to the 45. 3 yards on the play. Let's see. I don't know the city. Never been there. And Holmes pocket claps in, dumps it over the middle, gets the first down pass midfield to the 45-yard line. Another first down. Jeez Louise. Pioneering. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know there, Godin. I'd have to look it up. I'm with you. We don't know. I'd have to look it up. All right, here we go with the 45-yard line of the Storm. And hands it off. Come on. Cuts through to the 45 yards on the run. Methodical. They just pounded it. It's the Vegan. Vegan the Vegan on the carry. 2nd and 5. Come on, Duck. Kick up your game. Someone's got to step up for the Storm defense. Step up now. They are driving on you guys. Driving. As the Vikings defense gets to rest on the sideline. They gave him 6 yards, not 5. And high snap, hands it off at the middle, breaks the tackle, first down, gets about 6. The Vegan again on the play. That might be a Peyton Manning jersey out there in the crowd. Can't stop the run. It's just going to open up the deep pass again. Holmes just going to throw it deep for a touchdown again. They're just running it and running it and running it. Wearing down this defensive line. At the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. Vikings on the prowl. Dropping the hammer. Pump fake, wants to go deep, and checks it down in the middle, wide open the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, all the way into the end zone, over the middle and to the house. What is going on? Where is the defense? Not there. Wiegand the Vegan crawling on the ground in the end zone. Unbelievable. How does he just check it down over the middle and go 32 yards for a touchdown? Where's the defense over the middle of the field? Nobody's home. All on the outside, I guess. Easy play. It's just a check down. And he just goes 32 yards. That's ugly. That is terrible. That is bad news for the Storm defense. That is horrendous. You can't let that, a check down, go for 32. Extra point up and good, 21-14. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So Vikings up by 7 here in the third quarter. Easily scoring a touchdown. Running it. And bam, he wanted to go deep. He did a little pump fake on the double move to the outside. Checked it over the middle. Gone. Ridiculous. Unless he got the safety to go bite to the outside and then opened up the hole over the middle. Yeah, that safety went way over there. Created the hole over the middle. So that must have been the design of the play because it worked. He went boom, let the safety go and go and go. Checked it over the middle. Gone. 32 yards. For a touchdown. Man. That one stings. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Nordic sideline? This team does not deserve to win with all these penalties. Even the sideline's doing unsportsmanlike conduct? 20 minutes until the train for the Dallas. Oh my God. No discipline. No patience. Storm has no patience. No discipline. Vikings loving this, up by 7. Up by 7. And they're blowing it dead. How? Why? Can we just kick it off? Oh, I didn't get my Canadian football yet. I know it's coming from Canada, but I didn't get my Canadian football yet. I gotta go check my eBay. They fell on their heads, Sensei. They fell on their heads. Ridiculoso, I tell you. And the Vikings won one title. They lost last year. But the Vikings are always good. Alright, kick it off now. After all those commercials, apparently. Let's get a kickoff for a touchdown. But it should just be out of the end zone because of the penalty. And out of the back of the end zone, touchback. Naturally. 30-yard line after the touchback. How many phones this week? None yet. None yet. Usually it's one warning and they keep it away. And swings up top, screen pass to the tight end. Moreno gets 12 and out of bounds. First down. Strike back and strike hard. Need this touchdown here in the third quarter to tie this game up. Here in Canada, your football will be delivered by dog sled. Yeah, but I forgot about it. I was saying I got my jerseys that I ordered here in the States, but I ordered the Canadian football from Canada, which is like 20-something bucks for shipping. But you got to pay the dogs, you know. Throws it over the middle. Oh, not ready for it. Incomplete, going to Bolio. Man, he wasn't ready for it, it seems. I don't think it was off the mark. Was it too high? Oh, it's deflected. He got a hand on it. He got a hand on it. Nice. Okay. The defender able to tip it. TikTok will not exist in the Rhino Dojo. Yes, Sensei. Here we go. Back shoulder. Completes the pass. Oh, he drops it. Atlanta drops it. It's 3rd and 10. Back-to-back incompletions. Come on. Quick pass. Dropped. Get hits. He got hit as he was catching it, but causes the drop apparently. 3rd and 10. Not good. Dial up something good. Mounties. And throws it right to a Viking. Well covered, intercepted at midfield. Unbelievable. What are you doing? Picked off. And he runs ahead and punches the football. If that's not a penalty, that should be a penalty. You got to slap him back 15 yards. Unsportsmanlike conduct. He went and punched the ball and it went bouncing away after the interception. Interception, but what about the penalty? No unsportsmanlike conduct? He went and punched the football and it went bouncing away. I could sew the costumes together. Rhino's Uncle Goober can be the judge. And no penalty. This is crazy. From the 49-yard line. The Vikings with the ball after the interception. Throwing it down low, out of bounds. Incomplete. Too far to the sideline for a horn. Sack him. Wow. I don't understand. I don't know. Lots of little things seem to be going right for the Vikings with the spotting of the ball, that penalty, so much against the Storm. I know some of it's legit, but man, it almost seems like they're getting the home crowd refs here. I mean, the Vikings are playing better anyway, but still, it's just like these little things. I'm not liking it. Not liking it. In the pistol, fakes a handoff. Rolling up top. Get on pressure. Throws it the other way, wide open. First down, 40, 35, 30. Down the sideline, 25, 20, down at the 19. Pyarnin wide open. They can't get him. Holmes moves around, dumps it off the other side of the field, and gets another first down. Well done. Thought they had a chance to get him, but it turns out to be a huge play for the Vikings. Now I guess this is where the Vikings run away with it. Clark throwing an interception. Holmes making a nice play. A check down for a touchdown. Another check down for a huge gain inside the danger zone. If check down's going to destroy you, then you're done. So turnover by Clark. Can't have it. And check downs for crazy yards will destroy you. Throwing the penalties. This is bad news. Need another turnover to even things out. Going deep up top. Hits his man. Touchdown. Easy peasy. Yannick Meyer with a touchdown. Done, done, and done. I think the Storm are destroyed. Wow. They are lifeless here in the second half. Lifeless. 27-14 Vikings on top. Can't do a darn thing. Their defense is done. They've lost their minds. They can't do anything. The defense is destroyed. And Clark threw a terrible interception too. It's just about over. And nails the extra point. It is 28-14. I said the Vikings would win by 13-ish. But man, that is an ugly start to the second half. A touchdown on a check down, interception, a huge gain on the check down, the wide open out pattern pass to Meyer. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Wide open by 6 yards. They did that play before. Wide open. Nobody covers them. Well, there was a chance in the first half. Unless they turn things around here in the second, Vikings is going to be cruising to the championship game. Are they using yards or meters? Yards. Yards. It's American football in Europe, so they use yards. Returning 20-25-30 down the sideline. Kick return to the 46. Ooh, Almeida had a chance to break that one. That would have been sweet, but good field position. We need to strike back with a touchdown because this may get super ugly. Almeida. We got Ohio State and Texas next, followed by Alabama and Florida State. Then we have LSU and Clemson after that for Streamer. This is only game one of the day. Moving along, people. We've got more football. Lots of football to cover today. Clark over the middle makes the grab, first down. 10 yards on the reception. Steinauer. Dennis on the stop, but it's a first down. Move those chains. Inside Viking territory. Got to get a touchdown. Anything less would be uncivilized. Nice grab. Bang. All right. Score a touchdown in the final 3 minutes of the third. Maybe things will swing around in the fourth quarter. They didn't get my first down. 2nd and 1. Throws in the middle to the 35. Oh, the ball comes out. Recovers at the 23. Bolio gets the first down. How is that not a first down? He's way past the marker. This is wild. A game of inches for sure. Seems more like a game of feet today. Weird. So weird. All right, from the 24-yard line, here we go. Touchdown coming. Dial it up, people. Dial it up. Hands off up the middle to the 20. 4 yards on the run by Salalat. .213 on the clock. Injured player. Nordic Storm member. The center is down. Touching his toes. Stretching it out. Whoo. Football. People getting injured nonstop all game long. All game long. Move it along, cheerleaders. Move it along. It's football time. All right. Come on, Storm. You got this. They are at their own 20. Second sixer. Got to get to the 14. Takes the snap. Clark got all day to pass. Going to the end zone. Got a man. Boom! Hits him. Touchdown, Storm. Let's go. Fonz with the catch. Fonz with the touchdown. There it is, people. Hey. Let's go. 28-20. Clark floating it to the back of the end zone. Safety too late to get it. Touchdown time. Closes it to an 8-point lead for the Vikings. Extra point coming. The football gods are helping Vienna at the moment. Still plenty of time left. Extra point. Wide right. There it is. There it is. Wide right. It looked like the laces were to the right, and it hooks right. And it saves an 8-point lead for Vienna. Penalties, and now the kicking destroys them. Down by 8. So now to tie this game, they need a 2-point conversion. See? It's the little things they can't do. When you're playing a great team like the Vikings, you can't mess up those little things. Can't miss the extra points. Can't be making those cheesy penalties. That one's going to hurt. Down by 8. Wide right. Wide right. What up, Magic Man? What a missed opportunity. Vienna should have been named the Sausages. Sorry. Not gonna happen, Magic Man. What's up, Magic? 28-20 Vikings on top. Returning it from the Niner. Here we go, left to right. Does a little reverse down low. And tripped up and gets to the 25. Doesn't really work. So only gets to the 25 on the return. Oh, that was shoots. Shuts. Do you believe in sausage? 'Cause I hope you do. Always got a sausage in the ice cream too. Do you believe in magic? All right, from the 25, let's get a pick 6. Let's bring this game back. Come on. Turnover City. That's where they live. Runs in the middle, breaking 2 tackles, and grinds for 8. Pyarinen. They can't stop him. Can't stop him. Next game right now. Next game. Ohio State, Texas. Gonna be a blast. Gonna be a blast. Next game, I'm gonna have to get coffee number 2. Coffee number 2. 2nd and 2. Stop them. Can we get a 3 and out for once today? High snap, hands it over the middle. First down, not gonna happen. Still in his feet to the 45. Jeez Louise. 13 yards on that run by Pyarinen. Easy peasy. 1 minute left in the third. Pyarinen, you're the worst. They need an extra player on defense. They need an extra player. Pyarinen on the sideline drinking water. Good. Stop him. Stuff him in the pistol. Left to right, hands it off. The vegan gets past midfield and gets 7. Holy crap. Can we get like maybe 2, 3, 4-yard runs, not 7 and 8s? Can they stop them? Can they play some defense? Can't even believe you're saying this, but go FSU. Beat Alabama. Crush them. Extremely doubtful, but we hope. The football gods are wearing black and white jerseys, right? And hats, yes. Black and white jerseys, black pants, and the lead god is wearing the white hat. And that's the end of the third quarter. Man, oh man. Do you believe in magic? They will switch sides yet again. Yeah, Hawkins. Zebra, zebra, zebra. The Zebras control the game. Maybe they can call some penalties on the Vikings. That would be nice. That'd be helpful in the fourth quarter. The Storm need it. They need to even things out a bit. Otherwise, the Storm are in trouble. If they can hold the Vikings on this drive to a field goal, and it's an 11-point game, that would be nice. But a touchdown here is going to sting. It will most definitely sting. What up, Terrence? Happy football weekend. The weekend starts on Thursday on this channel. 25.5 minutes to 19.5 in time of possession for the Vikings. They got an extra 18 yards on offense, but that one turnover was big time. But the big difference is all the penalties. Penalties and the one turnover for the Storm. There was a turnover on downs by the Vikings where they stopped them inside the 20, so that was huge. So that was helpful. They just said the Nordic Storm need to stop. You're welcome. Man. Let's get it done. We're just over 10 subscribers away from 30K. Spread the Rhino word. Get me some more subscribers. Help me out. Because we're right there. We're right there. One quarter to go. And about 43 minutes till Ohio State and Texas take the field. Come on, end the commercial. Get to the game. So the Vikings going now right to left at the 47-yard line inside Storm territory. In the shotgun, running back to the left, 2nd and 3. Defense can't stop him, man. Can't stop him. Hands off, getting to the outside. And loses a yard. Hey-oh, it's going to be 3rd and 4. Stopping the Pyarinen. Thought he was going to sneak away with a stiff arm, but no Ken Deuceville. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. A sub for lunch. I would go for a sub for lunch. Flag on the play? Don't. Why is there a flag? Face mask on the stiff arm? Face mask on the defense? What in the world is happening? Oh my God. Oh yeah, the left arm got the face mask, and that's a 15-yarder. So it makes a nice tackle for a loss of 1, but Drendale with the 15-yarder and a first down. So dumb, so stupid. They're the worst. You're the worst, Storm. You're killing me. So many penalties. So terrible. To the 32-yard line. Terrible penalties all day. And hands over the middle. Gobbled up, no gain. 2nd and 9. He fought for 1. He fought for 1. Too many flags. This is what they do. Flags and no special teams makes us not a championship team. Still pulling for them in the final 14 minutes, but that's what I was worried about going into the playoffs. They were able to take out the Fire in a close one, But man, the Vikings are a step above. They're a step ahead of the Flyers. So 2nd and 9. Oh, they bring the pressure. They're dropping back in coverage. Oh, pump fake on the run. Holmes juking and gets about 7. It'll be 3rd and 2. The Holmes was going to throw it in the middle. The receiver slipped, wasn't ready for it, and they had to duck and run. Had to duck and run. That read was not there because of the player slipping up with the wet field. So 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for the Vikings. They're in field goal range at the 24-yard line, which would make it a 2-score game anyway. Pressure, swings it up top, hits his man, first down the 20. Chopped down at the 16, Beer Bomber. They got the pressure, but Beer Bomber was open on the outside right away. Easily gets the first down. What these Vikings do, it works. Easily works. We need a huge blunder, but I don't see it happening. They're just right on the money. Every play is well designed and getting them. Need to hold them to a field goal. Turnover even better, but touchdown is going to be too powerful. At the 16-yard line. Shotgun. Looking. Able to escape. Runs to the outside. Gets 3 and goes out of bounds. Probably going to get slapped with a 15 by hitting him out of bounds. Oh, they don't throw the flag. Okay. They got the other one, which was way less than that. Holmes able to scramble away. Hasn't had to scramble too much, but when he has to, he does it well. Gets 3 there. Made it on the train. Didn't get run over. Success. Great success. All right, at the 13-yard line. Got to get to the 6. Stop him. Hands it off of the middle. And bouncy to the 9. They give it to him to the 8. So it'll be 3rd and 2. Piorin. Sorry, Vegan the Vegan on the run, not Piorin. So 3rd and 3. Yeah, it's 3rd and 3. They got to get to the 6. It's like 2.5. Pressure! Throws it down low. Pressure in his face, and they stuff him. Can't get it to Piorin. Finally, that worked. It'll be 4th and 2. So field goal time to go up by 2 scores. Still going to be a huge 3-pointer for the Vikings if they get this. Good morning, sports fans. Great sports day. Hook 'em horns. Bow. Take down that Ohio State. It is a 27-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. Snap, hold. Oh, he bobbles it. And no kick, and he's taken down. Oh, he bobbled the grab. He couldn't get it down cleanly. No field goal for them. A huge blunder. Goes the Storm way. Slips out of his hands, and no attempt can be made. Woo! Wow. Wow. A huge miscue by the Vikings, and stays an 8-point lead. What's up, Hammer? Hammer's going to give it to you. Go, Hammer, go. Go, Hammer. Go, Hammer. Welcome in, Hammer. Man, oh, man. We need the Storm to drop the hammer on the Vikings. Don't know if it's going to happen, though. A headache still. That's not good for business. $35 to Ohio State and Texas. We get a nice view of Arch Manning in a little while. Too legit to quit. Bang. Too legit to quit. Man, I think that came out I was in 5th grade. And then people were doing the too legit to quit. Allergies. Pretty sure it was 5th grade. Definitely in 5th grade. Who knows what year Too Legit to Quit came out and hit the radio? Fifth grade. What was that? 10? 11? What's 5th grade? 5th grade is 11. 10? 92? 91? Game 2 and 5. At least 4. We're at least doing 4, Hawkins. It came out 89? I thought it was a little bit older. Maybe I was in like 4th grade. Maybe I was even younger. I was thinking 5th grade. 5th grade's the latest, but yeah. Maybe 3rd or 4th grade. Can't Touch Us came out at 90. 90, I think, was the first one. So it's like, maybe it came out later in 90 or 91. Maybe I was 9 years old. Maybe I was only in 4th grade. 3rd grade? 4th? Maybe 4th grade. All right, here we go at the 12-yard line. Clark over the middle. Bang. First down. What a throw to the 27. There we go. That was Green. Green with his first catch of the day. First target, first catch. Everyone get your parachute pants. Let's go. Where can I find some parachute pants? I'd rock some parachute pants. It is 91. I was 9. Must have been 4th grade. 4th grade. Looking. Clark wants to go deep. Throw it. Checks it down up top. Break a tackle. No can do. Back to the line of scrimmage. Fonz on the catch. Was it holding? Come on, defensive holding. He had all day to pass. Probably holding on the offensive line. You were just guessing, but yeah, 91. 1991. The shiny silver ones. Hold down the offense, 10-yard penalty, moving back. Ridiculous. Why do I think they have a chance? They don't have a chance. The penalties are the worst. Why would I think they have a chance? All right, blitzing, Clark, go deep, come on. Don't take the sack, run, Clark, run. Pointing downfield. Checks it down. It gets to the 25. It'll be 3rd and 12. Moreno on the grab. Penalties. 10 penalties, 151 yards. 2 for 10 for the Vikings. 10 for 151. 10 for 151. And they're only down by 8. Straight up disgusting. What up, Brent? Good morning. We got a little over 9 minutes left in regulation time. It's an 8-point game. Oh, it's 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 for the Storm. Throwing it down low, hits his man. Oh, he slips down. Almeida Gets about 3 or 4 as he was trying to go and plan his attack to break a tackle. Slip and slide out there. Slide, slide, slippity slide. Have I done any coaching? I have not done any coaching. I keep thinking about joining in as like an assistant coach for my high school team, but yeah, it would take up too much of my time from streaming. Clark rolling to the outside, throws across his body over the middle, first down, got him. Well done. Looked over here and went there over the middle to Fonz for a first down. Got him. We need a touch on the 2-point conversion to tie this bad boy up. You're going to an awesome wing place after the play. Am I in? Ooh, I love it. Listen to the Hawkins. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe it up. We're just about 10 subs away from 3K. We're almost there, people. Almost there. Hopefully, college works well for us. We got people to join in on the watch party. Offset I formation, 1st and 10. Play action fake. Wants to go deep down low. Hits his man to the 39. Fonz again to the 37. And out of bounds. Hey! As we are halfway through the 4th quarter, the Storm are driving. The Storm are driving. Come on, Storm. I still don't believe in this defense too much that the Vikings will drive down the field, kick a field goal for the win, even if the Storm tied this up at 28 apiece. Motion behind the quarterback, down low to the right. Play action fake. Oh, and he gets shellacked and sacked blindsided. Holy crap. Rolled on over. Oh, Clark needs a second to get up. Bam. That left tackle doesn't get enough on him. You got to create that edge. You got to push him around so they run around the backside. Can't get enough on that hit around the shoulder. I couldn't get the inside of that shoulder to push him out there, get that leverage. No can do'sville. 2nd and 16. Brutal sack as they back him up to the 44-yard line of the Vikings. That one stings. Takes a snap. Rushing for Clark. Pocket collapsing. Checks it down. Makes the grab. Back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 16. Not looking good. Kennedy Channing on the reception. They rush 4, and the pocket collapses, and Jadrian has to maneuver. And this is not good. It's a long way to the top if you want to get a first down. This might be 4 down territory, depending on how much closer they get. If they bring it within 8, I would say they have to go for it. Clark. Flag. It's going to be holding. Throwing it deep, wide open. Off the hands at the 3. Would have been a touchdown, Fonz. They had holding for good measure anyway. Incomplete. And they're going to have to punt. Wow. But it was holding anyway, so it doesn't matter if he dropped it. They got to punt it away. Yeah, they didn't line up right. It was illegal formation, so they had the penalty destroyed anyway, so they declined that penalty. 5.5 left. Right, it's 4th and 16. They're going for it. 4th and 16, and you're going for it at the 44. Here we go. Takes the snap. Stepping up. Throws it off the mark. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Going Alameda. Turnover on downs. Just about game, set, match. The Vikings played a clean game all day. 2 penalties for 10 yards. And the Storm, brutal penalties all day. Shot themselves in the foot over and over and over again. This is silly. Now they need a 3 and out with 5:23 left. Outplayed, outdisciplined. The Storm. It's almost over now. Almost over. And hands over the middle. Grinding, breaks the tackle. First down, 11 yards. It's over. It's done. The defense has no energy. They have no fight. They have no stop. They can't do a darn thing. That is all she wrote there, Godin. Pyarnen coming through. Brutal. Brutal. Well, at least we'll be able to get to the Ohio State and Texas game on time with the way this is going. At the 45-yard line of the Storm. I mean, Nordic Storm had 3 timeouts. I don't know why they went for a 4th and 16 there. They got to punt it, play defense. They have the timeouts. But what do I know? Runs to the middle and stuffed. Nothing. 2nd and 10. There's still a little bit of a chance, but that's horrendous. Is this the playoffs hardcore? It is. The winner goes to the championship game. And the Storm calling the timeouts. So 2nd down and 10. The Vikings look like they are heading to the championship game at the moment. (28-20) Vikings on top in Nordic Storm territory. Field goal puts this game away. Copenhagen? Copenhagen? Is that the city? Copenhagen? Gotta stop him here. 2nd and 11. Touching the 2-point conversion away from tying it. Better luck next season. We'll see. We shall see. Going to the right side. Holmes throws it. Hits his man out of bounds to the 40-yard line. Horn on the catch. So 3rd and 6 coming up. 3rd and 6 for the Vikings. Still not in field goal range, which is huge. 3rd and 5, rather. Because, you know, gifted a yard, as per usual. Oh, it looks like 4.5 to me. They just pile on the yard and a half. Give it to them. Rise and shine, Rising Rhino. What's up, play-by-play with JJ? Let's go. Make sure you guys go check out play-by-play with JJ. Subscribe it over there. Over the middle, off the hands, incomplete. Too high, no Kendusville. Horn can't make the grab. 4th down, and the Vikings are to punt. One last hurrah, one last chance for the Storm. JJ in the building. What do you got today, JJ? What do you got today? Let the chat know. I'm trying to push for the final the final 10 to get to 3,000 today. If we don't make 3,000 today, I'm going to lose my mind. We got to get there. We need just over 10 subscribers. As the Vikings will punt it away. Come on. Through the hands. Slip. The punter. Drop it. Hopefully the punter's got sloppy hands and can't catch the long snap. Delay of game. They don't really care about that. They probably wanted that so that they could just get a better punt off. But maybe it's a low snap. Maybe it's a high snap. High snap would be better. Right over his head. Slips through his hands. The long snappers aren't the best. Let's see. And perfect snap. Punts it away. Come on. Fair catch at the 14-yard line. Almeida. You'll push it on your stream. No big deal there, JJ. Appreciate that, though. We'll find a way with streaming college football all day. One of those games has to hit, and YouTube's got to be like, here you go, right now. You're closing on 3K. Here's some people. The Phillies at 6:05 and the Diamond Zone at 10. 10 a.m. So Diamond Zone in 20 minutes, and then the other game later on, the night game. Oh, Diamond Zone all the way to the night game. Is that what it is? And running backwards and makes the diving catch. Did Green grab that? Did he get that? Clark was just backing up to the end zone and floats to the green. Did he grab that? No, that bounce is incomplete. The ball went flying away. 2nd and 10. 4 minutes, 1 second on the clock. Diamond Zone at 10 p.m. Are those Eastern time? So it's 4 o'clock my time and 8 o'clock? Oh, it's super late. I thought you'd be covering the games all day, and then Diamond Zone all day, and then the Braves at night or something. Oh, the night game's only Sundays. Games all day, yeah. So I don't know why it will... Are you doing games... You're not starting until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, JJ? It seems like something doesn't make sense. We need a large pizza. Sent to JJ at 9:30. So this is like American football, but in Europe. Correct. Exactly what it is. Those footballs are top-notch, Godin. They are amazing. 4 minutes still on the clock. Waiting for the next play. The early game is 3 o'clock today. Gotcha. So you'll be on tonight. I'm going till later on tonight. Don't know how late. We'll see. And fakes the handoff. I don't know how that would work. Rolls to the right. Throwing it deep. And he drops it. Bolio gets it, but he drops it. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Oh, man. Clark put it in the beautiful spot. And Bolio, a rare drop. Perfect spot. Let me see. Ah. Right off the arms. Incomplete. What do I want on my pizza? What do I want on my tombstone? What up, tribe? Tribe in the building on the vertical side. No cheese. Bacon, more bacon, extra bacon. Paresha, 3rd and 10. Throws it over the middle and incomplete. 4th and 10 all the way back in the zone. They got to punt it now, right? They can't go for it. If they don't get 4th and 10, then it's over. They punt, they can play defense, get a stop, get the ball back. Ham and jalapenos. Ooh, that sounds like a good combo. I like it. I like it, Hammer. Yep, they got to punt it away. They don't get any yards on that play, on that possession. That is horrendous. Punts it away from their own 5. Foop. Oh, pounds it. Bounces over his head. All the way to the 20. What a boot. And no holding there. He held him around the outside. These refs are killing me. Dennis on the return. A tomato pie guy. He blasted that punt. They needed that. Earliest game is 3:05, but you don't want to do it because the Phillies are on at 6:05. That 3:05 game might overlap with the Phillies? Nah, that's 3 hours. Not going to overlap. Only if it went into overtime. Pineapple says goated. No pineapple on the pizza. No, no, no. Go, JJ. Go, JJ. Go. Go, JJ. Go, JJ. Go. At the 33-yard line, right to left. Under 4 to play. Runs up the middle. Gets 3. Chopped down to the 36. Pionin on the carry. 3:32 on the clock. And the Storm use one of their timeouts. We got one left. One left. Is the first timeout? I thought they already used one. Yeah, they only have one left. Their guy is wrong. The defense is wrong. You got a bakery which makes great tomato pie. Toronto pie. All right, need a 3 and out and a nice drive for a touchdown. They still have the 2-minute warning as well. It's looking pretty grim for the Nordic Storm, especially after one more first down. 2nd and 7. Josh back in coverage. Hands it off, trying to get to the outside. And breaks the tackle, breaks another one. Third guy gets him at the line of scrimmage. Ooh. I would have liked the 2-yard loss, but it's 3rd and 7. Pionin stuffed and a timeout by the Storm. They're out of timeouts. 3:25 left in regulation time. We could get overtime here. We got about 13 minutes until the Ohio State-Texas game. If this one ends on normal time, we'll be able to end this guy and get over to the other stream without any delay. Man, oh man. Beat those Brewers, says JJ. This is only game 1 or 4, possibly 5. I don't think anybody has done 5 play-by-play streams in a single day. Don't know if it's going to happen today, but it could. We got 4. We'll see how I'm feeling. High snap. Brings the pressure. Bang! Get him! Strip sack bubble! Oh, he just sacks him back at the 21. Oh, he went and hacked. Had a chance, but doesn't get the fumble. So sacked all the way back to the 21. Warren gets him. Man, so close. That would have been amazing. Fatality. All right, so 4th and 19 as the clock is winding down. They can take this to about 2:35. Man. Brewers up 5.5 games in the NL. Low snap. Oh, he doesn't block the punt. Runs into the plant leg, and he fumbles the return. It's going to be a penalty on the Storm. And that's going to be roughing the kicker. Into the plant leg, and it's game over. Of course, a penalty is going to end this game. Wow. Wow. Of course it does. Of course it does. Boo the Storm! Boo them! Penalty after penalty after penalty. Automatic first down out to the 39-yard line. Horrendous. 2:28 on the clock. No more timeouts for the Storm. They just have the 2-minute warning, which they'll get after this play. Way too many penalties. Way too many blunders. Not good enough. Runs it up the middle. Grinds for 5. 6 on the carry. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Bam, bam, bam. 10 minutes till Texas and Ohio State. The Nordic Storm don't deserve it. The penalties were just endless. Womp, womp, womp. Horrendous. As they're cheering, na, 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 hey, 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 goodbye. Brutal. 2-minute warning. I'll be back in a second. Stupid. Just about done, and done. Letting us down. Brutal. So bad. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe button before we run away. You can stick around for the redirect. We'll be handing you right over to my other stream between the Longhorns and the Buckeyes. The Longhorns and the Buckeyes coming on up. Ridiculous. Man, oh man. Get a little taste of Jeremiah Smith for the Buckeyes. Arch Manning for the Longhorns. Sad times. Vikings deserved it. Fail, 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 fail. 2 more runs. Well, 1 more run. If they had a first down, then we're just going to shut it down. I got to get the other stream going. 7 minutes away. Lack of discipline means bad coaching. Indeed. That's on John Shoop-a-loop. And 1 wide receiver, shotgun, hands over the middle, gobbled up, nothing. So it'll be 3rd and 4 coming up, but they'll drain some more of the time off the clock. The Storm need a miracle, but they haven't had any miracles all game. Nothing went their way because they were sloppy. Sloppy Joe. 90 seconds left. They can take this down to 70 seconds left before they run the play. And if he runs for a first down, it's over. High snap, hands it off, going up top, first down. Got him, got him, got him. Victory for the Vikings. Congratulations, 28-20. Vienna Vikings moving on to the championship game next Sunday morning. Game, set, match. Stick around for the redirect. I will send you guys on over to my Buckeyes and Longhorns stream. So shutting it down, I will see you guys in about 5 minutes. So I gotta go end this little stream. I'll see you guys in a few minutes.